Hmm. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'll give everyone in just a minute. See if we can get to join on. Thank you for coming today, by the way. If you are watching a recorded broadcast, that's awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome today. Welcome, everyone. Gennaro. Okay, hello. How are you? Welcome. So where are you from? So you know, my name is Anthony, as you see right here. My name is Anthony, and I come from the U.S. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. How about you, Gennaro? Where are you from? And whoever else is joining us for this stream, let me know where you're from as well. Looks like we have quite a few people in now. Awesome. Looks really cool. Jenna says Bari, Italy. Awesome. Yeah. Bari is a cool place. I've never been to Bari. I've never been to Puglia at all, unfortunately. I hope to go soon. Ilenia. Hi, I'm Ilenia from Maya's Bari. Oh, awesome. 2 people from Bari. Hi, I'm Lucia from Naples. Awesome. Nice to see you here today. Welcome. I have been to Naples. Of course I've been to Naples. I've had the pizza at Naples. I went to Da Michele, of course. Very famous place. But I think it's famous for a good reason. The pizza is definitely unbelievable. It is the best you can find. Do you know that Naples is very close to Bari? True. All right, yeah. On the opposite side, though, I think of the country of the boot. The opposite side of Italy. Opposite coast. Cool though. Yeah. I need to explore more of the South Italy. So Puglia is on my list for sure. Great. Well, it's nice to see you guys. We're going to start with this focus. It's called Strength in Numbers. We're going to use the word number in actually quite interesting ways. This is a strange ways. Maybe you've seen these before, maybe not. But I'm going to have you guys in the comment section. You can give me your guesses for what you think these words mean. This is called Strength in Numbers. Okay, so this, right off the bat, right from the beginning, we have an expression. Strength in numbers that comes from an army, right? An army of a country being stronger because they have more numbers. Right, pretty simple expression there, pretty literal. In this focused activity, common number idioms, guessing the meanings of expressions, and practicing using new expressions. Sound good? Let's start off with this first slide. So please, for number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5, please, if you would like, give me your idea of what you think the definition, the meaning of this sentence is. What do you think it means? You don't have to give me the meaning of everything, but just one of them, if you can guess. What is the meaning of the word number in the following sentences? Number 1, there were a number of people at the market today. What does that mean? Number 2, she wore a little black number to the party. If you think of it literally, a little black number. Lucia says a lot of for number 1. Oh, yeah. Ilenia also. Ilenia, a lot of people. Perfect. Are not definable. Actually, yes. Also that. All of those things together. Number 2 is address. Yeah. Why are we calling it a number? That's such a weird expression. I will tell you though, for number 2, again, the word number, oh man. Number 2, that's a very old expression. You probably will not hear that in the year 2020. To wear a little black number? No, that's really old. For his last number, he sang a beautiful ballad. For number 3, Elenius's show and Lucius's performance. Okay. In this case, actually, the word number means song. So something that was really common for a band to say, could you order these pages and then number them? Put the number on the pages. Yeah, basically, yeah. We're using the word number as a verb. Yeah. Number 4, to give them a number. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's not too bad. And number 5 is kind of dark. She died yesterday. I guess her number was up. Old aged? Yeah, well, kind of like her number was up is like chosen. Like if you ever go to a shop, a store where you have to wait in line, or if you go to, the post office. If you go to the post office to do some documents or something, you take a piece of paper that has a number on it. That means it's your turn to go to the desk. So your number's up. Ding. Okay, my turn. It's kind of like that. It's like, okay, boop, my turn to die. Yeah, kind of a weird one. The next thing, this little comment I'm saying, I'm gonna play a number off from our latest record. This is a very old-fashioned sentence. So instead of the word song, he's using the word number. And instead of the word album, he's saying record. This is a kind of an old-fashioned thing to say. So for number 3 and for number 2, those things you will never hear. Not in this time. Lucia says, can you repeat the meaning of number in the last sentence? Oh, yeah. Okay, so imagine you go to the post office, and you get a piece of paper that has a number on it of your turn, like 473 or something like that. I don't know. And you have a piece of paper that has your number, so it's your turn. Hold it up, ding, it's your turn to go to the desk at the post office. It's just using the expression like that. It's your turn. It's your turn to die. So if you think you go to the post office, you go to the Comune, you need to get a piece of paper that has a number on it. And you see the screen at the top that when your number comes, you go. So it's just like it's a stupid way to say it. That one is not too common, number 5. So it was her turn to pass. Yes, Gennaro, yeah. Exactly. Pretty much. So number 2 and 3, don't worry about it. You're never going to hear that. Number 5, I hope you don't hear that. It's a stupid joke. Okay. Lucky numbers. And the reasons behind lucky numbers. What makes a number lucky or not? Which numbers are considered lucky or unlucky in your country? So, you guys, being Italians, you have to tell me, in your country, in Italy, what's lucky and what's not lucky. I don't know. I can tell you something about the US, about America. I come from the US, from the South, from Atlanta, Georgia. So I can tell you a little bit about what's lucky there. The number 13 is unlucky in the US. That's why we have Friday the 13th. which you're probably familiar with, is a very unlucky day. And a lot of people are superstitious people. They don't like to fly or take a plane or do something like that on Friday the 13th. You can actually get your plane tickets for a flight, for less money, cheaper, on Friday the 13th. And then it says 17 and 13 are unlucky. Oh, they are. Okay, both in Italy. Okay. 17. Does anybody know why? Why is 17 unlucky? Why is 13 unlucky? Who knows? I have no idea. Gennaro says row 13 and 17 do not exist. Really? On flights? Seriously? I never knew that. Interesting. But is that only on Italian flights, or do other countries do that too? Ilya says, I have no clue, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Who creates these things? I don't know. Who knows? It probably is some rumor started by some people having a competition. Maybe one guy, I'm just thinking of something random. One magician and another magician were competing for shows, and one magician had a show on Friday the 13th. So the other magician decided to spread a story and create a fake story about why Friday the 13th is a bad day to beat his competition. I don't know. I'm just coming up with something off the top of my head. Just a random story. Who knows? 17, I did hear an explanation of that. Is that 17, if you spell 17 in Roman numerals, then it's an anagram. 17 in Roman numerals is an anagram for, I forget, vixi something like that. A Latin word, the Latin word for death or dying or something like that. So that was what I heard was the explanation for the 17th. And I believe that Friday the 17th is unlucky in Italy. Maybe. Definitely Friday the 13th in the US. Some buildings, some tall skyscrapers, they don't have a 13th floor in the US. It goes 12, 14, 15, 16, and so on. Lucia says, in the Neapolitan tombola, the game, each number has a meaning. For example, 23 is the dumb. It's like a stupid person. A dumb person. All right. Number 23. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Which numbers do you know off by heart? Telephone, bank, codes, license plates. That is a difficult question because, like, I barely remember my password for my computer. I don't have a good memory for numbers. What about you guys? Do you have a good memory for numbers? Can you memorize people's license plates or memorize telephone numbers? I can't do that. Yes, a stupid person. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. What is your lucky number? Why is it lucky for you? Ooh. I don't have a lucky number. I never chose one. If you have a lucky number, let me know. Let me know why. Gennaro says, no way to memorize numbers. No, I can't do it. Eladia, only my mobile and home number. I know. Actually, for me, it took the numbers. Oh, nice. Yeah, good correction. Yeah, it's okay. Cool. When I changed my number, when I came from the US to Italy, I had to change my number, of course. But it took me months to remember my number. I couldn't even remember it. And then I had to tell my number in Italian, so forget that. It was crazy. Definitely crazy. And then the PIN number for my card, for my debit, for my Bankomat card. Couldn't remember it for almost a year until I could do it without looking at my my phone, my notes on my phone. Oh man. So if you guys have a lucky number, cool. If not, cool. So rolling dice. These are called, okay, dice. Maybe you know that, maybe not. I'll put it in here anyway. Dice. Dice is plural, and then die, singular. Lucia, I don't have a lucky number, but I prefer even numbers. Even numbers. I can see that. Odd numbers can be cool too. Well, I was born on the 5th of December, so maybe 5 is my number. Who knows? Elenia, I know a few countries' prefixes as well. What? Why? I don't know. Janara, what do you mean for dice? Sorry. Oh, these red in the picture, the red objects that you put in your hand and you roll to roll the dice. Yeah, dice are the red things you see in the picture. One is a die. It looks exactly like the word die, like the verb to die. But in this case, it's a noun. Idali. Yeah, yes. Yeah, the red squares that you see yeah, in the picture here. These. Dice. Mm-hmm. A lot of people believe that if you blow on the dice, that it's for good luck or something. Who knows? So these are dice. A lot of people like to play games with dice. You play I don't know, what games do you play with dice? A lot of games, probably. A lot of gambling games. We call it snake eyes. Means rolling 2 ones. That's the only expression for dice I know. But snake eyes. So if you roll 2 dice on the table, and you get two of them, you roll 2 dice. They both roll a 1. 1 and 1. We call it snake eyes. It's in the eyes of a snake. Pretty cool. We have Il gioco delle tre campane. Okay. Sure. I don't know it. Never played it. I'm sure it's interesting. Idioms. Oh, wow, the definition of an idiom. An idiom is an expression that means something other than the literal meanings of its individual words. Oh, that is true. Many English idioms involve numbers or number phrases. E.g., they are on cloud 9. Why not cloud 8? Why not cloud 7 or cloud 10? Who knows? I don't know. What does this phrase mean to you? Do you know any other number idioms? Let's see, which number idioms do you know? Do you have any in Italian that you might be able to translate in English? Probably not. We have an expression called rolling the hard 6. That comes from dice as well. risk a word after the phrase. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is the other expression I remember from dice. To roll hard six. Do something very difficult. Or to make a decision that is very difficult. Are they on the seventh heaven? Okay, yeah. Seventh heaven is like, yeah, Cloud 9. Mm-hmm. Cloud 9 is super happy. Seventh heaven is a great place, sure, to be in seventh heaven. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have the same expression in English as well, seventh heaven. Sure. In or on Cloud 9 in the seventh heaven. In. Oh yeah, okay. Who had it? Elenia said in and she said on. Yeah. In. Yeah, in. Cool. Well, there's the other difficult part, prepositions. Wow. There are a number of crazy prepositions in English. In every language, really. Okay. Wow. We're going to match the idioms to the definitions. First, we have two peas, two peas in a pod. Yeah. Two peas in a pod means two people that are very similar or that get along. Two similar people that get along well. That would be two peas in a pod. Oh, you see Jack and Jamie? They're two peas in a pod. That means they're really good friends, very close together. 1B, says Lucia. Let's see. 1B, four corners of the earth. Look at that. All around the world. Cool. And of course, it is an idiom because the earth is not a cube. So it does not have corners. But we're using corners like a cube. Number 2, all sixes and sevens. Once in a blue moon. I like that. We use that expression pretty often, actually. It's an old expression, yeah. Most of these expressions are actually old, but some of them we still use in modern English as well. Once in a blue moon, we definitely use that. A dime a dozen, yeah. Good. Back to square one. We use it all the time. It happens every day. Kill two birds with one stone. We use it all the time. Yeah, these are great expressions. We use them very often. Great to have in your vocabulary. Wait, oh, look at that. We got a lot of nice answers. Look at that. 3 goes to E, says Lucia. 6C. 3A. 6C. Looks like 6C is the common answer, and that is correct. Yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Solve two problems at once. Awesome. And someone said 3E. Let's see. So blue moon. No, 3 is not E. 3 would be A. I think someone said that. Yeah, Elenia said that. All sixes and sevens is in a state of confusion. Why it means that? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it relates to dice, to this particular game, using dice. Could be. Who knows? Once in a blue moon is correct. It is rarely. I could say, I go to the cinema once in a blue moon. Not often. Even though in reality, a blue moon doesn't really exist. So it should be never, but it doesn't. A dime a dozen. Dime a dozen. That means cheap and common. So a dime, what exactly is a dime? A dime is an American coin, and it's worth 10 cents. It's a little tiny, that's the smallest American coin, worth 10 cents. Okay, G of 4 and F. Yeah. 5D. Back to square one. At a position where you need to start over. Kill two birds with one stone. Solve two problems at once. Awesome. 5C is a general. Awesome. Pretty cool. All right. So let's try to remember these. We're going to see them in some other examples. We're going to look at this reading and see where we can put these expressions. Some of these are really funny, actually. Thirds time's a charm. I love that one. It's a good one. 3 sheets to the wind. That is probably one of my favorite expressions. It's an awesome expression. If you've never heard it, cool. If you have heard the expression 3 sheets to the wind, I will be surprised. It is in another lesson though that we have those, so it's in another lesson from our school. The 8-10 lesson, I think. Second thoughts is a great expression. By the dozens. So a lot of people very quickly. Cloud 9. One too many. $1 million. 2 left feet is a great expression. We use that a lot. $1 million. Sometimes we say, I feel like $1 million. That means I feel fantastic. 2 left feet. That means you're very clumsy. You can't walk very well. Third time's a charm. Dressed to the nines. All right. Dressed to the nines. Interesting expression. Number 1. I am on cloud 9. Yesterday I went to my sister's wedding. Everyone was. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Let's continue and see some of the other ones before we put that on there. My sister looked like something. What did she look like? Looked amazing, probably. But one of these expressions is a synonym for something amazing or really great. She was something like this the whole day. I thought for sure she would have had something about getting married. So this is, I could put the word doubts, a doubt. Number 2, my sister looked like to dress to the nines. Interesting. But dressed to the nines, that is an adjective. So that would come after to be rather than the word like. So like is for when we introduce a metaphor. Okay, she looked like this. So we probably need a noun to come after the word like, because it's comparing the appearance of the sister to something else, to an object or a thing. She was 3 sheets to the wind the whole day. I hope not. I hope not for number 3. 3 sheets to the wind. 3 sheets to the wind means drunk. 3 sheets to the wind means you had a lot of a lot of whiskey, a lot of wine. So if you put that in number 3, that sounds maybe it's accurate. She was 3 sheets to the wind the whole day. 3 sheets to the wind is very drunk. Too much alcohol. After that, she'd already tied the knot twice. Whoa! This was her 3rd marriage. But she got smiled. But she just smiled and said, okay, I see what they mean. By midnight, the dance floor was packed. I had a blast, even though I have something like that. The only drawback of the evening was my brother, who had... okay. One too many. All right, so let's go ahead and put these in here. Yesterday, I went to my sister's weddings, and everyone was dressed to the nines. So everybody was wearing perfect clothes. Dressed to the nines. So dressed perfectly. That's dressed to the nines. Dressed perfectly. My sister looked like... Okay, we need a noun here that means, so for something amazing. We're going to say $1 million. You look like $1 million. Means you look amazing or you look fantastic. And if you are wondering, maybe you haven't seen this expression before. The word bucks means dollars, U.S. American dollars. So you look like $1 million. She was, I hope not 3 sheets to the wind the whole time. She was on cloud 9 the whole day. So on cloud 9, very happy. 3/3 times charm. Maybe 3rd time's charm, but not this time. All the definitions for here on cloud 9, very happy. I thought for sure that she would have had, so doubts. These we call second thoughts. So questions. She's questioning the decision. You could say, I think I've decided to buy a new car, a new BMW car, but I'm having second thoughts. I'm not sure. I'm debating the decision. Yeah, not sure. Oh, Elenia says 4 second thoughts. Yeah, that's correct. Nice. It's 4, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. About getting married. After all, she'd already tied the knot twice. So to tie the knot means to get married. Elenia says for number 5, after all, but she smiled and said, 3rd time's a charm. So hopefully the 3rd time will be the most successful. We will succeed the 3rd time. So the 3rd time will be successful. Oh, was that 5 for Gennaro? 5 is 1 too many. Almost. So yeah, we want something that means a lot of people. Something that means a lot of people. It was packed, and we need this, which is an adjective, by the dozens. It's packed by the dozens. So the person who was writing this was dancing as well. but she or he couldn't dance very well. I had a blast. So that means I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Even though I have 2 left feet and you can't dance properly. Okay. By the dozens means a lot of people. She's the win for number 8. Yeah. Too many, 3 sheets to the wind. Coming up left. Coming up next. Boom, boom. Okay. So to have a blast. Means to have a lot of fun. Oh yeah, the party is amazing. I'm having a blast. 2 left feet means to be clumsy and uncoordinated. Millennia, sorry, the opposite. Yeah, I think you said 8 and 9 for 1, 2, and yeah, it's okay. No problem. So, 2 left feet means you are clumsy, uncoordinated. And 2 left feet is generally used, almost always used with dancing, because dancing is the part when your feet are very used, right? You use your feet a lot to dance, obviously. So it's an expression that applies to dancing more than anything else. 2 left feet. The only drawback of the evening was my brother, who had 1 too many drinks. So he had a little bit more than he should have had. 1 too many drinks, and ended up 3 sheets to the wind, completely drunk. Okay. So, a charm. Let's talk about some of these words. A lucky charm. We can understand a little bit about these expressions. A lucky charm is an object that brings you luck. Good luck object, basically. So good luck, a charm is a good thing. So you hope that on your 3rd time to do the same thing, that the 3rd time will be successful. Because it's like a charm, something good, something lucky. A lucky charm can be a ring that you wear for good luck, a necklace, or an item that you put in your car to bring fortune and good luck. Nice. Now a dozen is a group of 12. What do we mean by the word dozen? A dozen, it's a noun, is a group of 12. If you go to the store in the US, I know for sure in the United States, you buy a dozen eggs. I will buy my eggs in 1 package, and they always sell eggs in the US by a dozen or half dozen. So 6 or 12. If you go to a shop where they sell donuts or pastries, you can tell the person, the shop assistant at the pastry shop, hello, I would like a dozen donuts. And it means 12. The word dozen means 12. No, we don't always only use it for food. We can use it for like people. How many people were at the party? 2 dozen. If I say 2 dozen, that means 12 plus 12, 24. 2 dozen people, 24 people. 2 left feet we talked about, okay? You can't dance. 1 too many, all right, not too bad. More drinks than necessary. And end up 3 sheets to the wind. So, drunk. So this comes from boats. 3 sheets to the wind, the origin of this expression. Back in the day, they called sheets when they would sail on the ocean. So you have a big boat that has the cloth, right? Big pieces of cloth that catch the wind. It's called a sailboat. So if 3 of the sails are disconnected from the boat, then the boat goes like this. And it looks like a drunk person. So the expression kind of comes from that. And the sheets refer to the rope that connects the sail to the boat. Hopefully you were able to understand that. It's kind of a weird expression. Again, something kind of old, but used today. You can use all of these expressions today as well. The origins are old, but they're pretty cool. Definitely used. Definitely good to have in the vocabulary. All right. So we're going to use some of these in questions. Good way to exercise with them. Have you ever had second thoughts about something? Oh, yeah. Every day. Yeah. I never really had second thoughts about coming to Italy, though. I definitely decided that I was going to move here. I've had second thoughts about what to eat for lunch. I've had second thoughts about what to cook for dinner. Yeah, I have doubts, and I think again about things a lot. So, yeah. And what about you guys? If you've had any experiences with any of these, feel free. Please, in the comment section, you can type and use any of these expressions in a sentence. Number 2, do you know anyone who has 2 left feet? Me. Of course, I have 2 left feet for sure. I don't dance. I never dance. And there's a good reason for that. Have you ever been at 3 sheets to the wind? What happened? No. To be honest, I've never really been drunk. No. Lucia says, yes. Okay. All right. With an exclamation point. Yeah. Not too many details, but I understand. We can just say yes, because sometimes it's too personal. Right? I understand. Number 4. When was the last time you felt on cloud 9? I felt on cloud 9 when the last Final Fantasy video game was released. Definitely on cloud 9 for that. Elenia says, yep. Yep, for which? For all of them? So you've been 3 sheets to the wind, I guess. Number 2, yes, I have 2 left feet. Okay. I thought you mean number 3. So which other ones do you guys have experience with? The last time I felt on cloud 9 was a few days ago. Oh, no, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Eleni, yep, for the first question. Yeah, of course. We've all had second thoughts about things. Yeah. Cool. There's even another focus, the 1013, called On Second Thought. And it deals with regrets and stuff like that, or reconsidering things. And more expressions, of course. Yeah. three sheets to the wind. I have definitely seen plenty of people on the streets near the station, near the Milano Stazione Centrale, central station of Milan, who were three sheets to the wind. Maybe four sheets to the wind. Really bad. Okay, so I'll give you a few more minutes if you guys want to put in some answers for these. Otherwise, we have a few more questions we can take a look at. Put two and two together. Oh man, another number expression. To put two and two together is to understand the answer to something. Oh, I didn't understand that you and this guy were dating. I didn't understand that you were a couple. I didn't put two and two together. A simple math expression. If you have two, you put two to, you have another two, you put it together, and you get 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. So you didn't arrive at the conclusion, the correct answer. What do you do once in a blue moon? Oh man. I drink a cocktail, like an aperitivo type of a cocktail. I drink a Negroni Sbagliato once in a blue moon. Not too often. Have you ever killed 2 birds with 1 stone? Oh man, I don't know. I'm sure I have. Yeah. I've killed 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe doing something that's good for someone else, for my friend, but something that's also good for me, or something that's good for one friend and also good for another friend. So, yeah, accomplished 2 things. Oh my. Let's see. Gennaro, my sister had every Saturday 2 left feet. Okay, 2 left feet on Saturday. Interesting. Elenia in October, 3. When was the last time you had to go back to square one? In October, changing my lifestyle. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Start everything over. Elenia, also, I go to the gym once in a blue moon. Okay, that's the story of my life as well. Yeah, to the gym. I never go to the gym. Nice. When was the last time you had to go back to square one? Yeah, so I write I write music, so I write songs. Sometimes if I'm creating a new song, I realize there's something wrong, so I just remove everything and start over. Go back to square one. Start the song from the beginning. Happens sometimes. Number 4. When did you feel at 6s and 7s? What did you do about it? Lucia says, number 1, stay at home a lot of hours later, once in a blue moon. I need a quarantine. Yeah, okay, before the quarantine, I guess, yeah, we all stayed at home once in a blue moon. But now we're staying at home every day. I like it. I like staying at home, so it's pretty good for me. I've been enjoying it. Working on a lot of cool projects, stuff like that. Gennaro, I go on holiday once in a blue moon. Okay. Nice. Very cool. I speak Italian once in a blue moon. But I think when I speak Italian, I have 2 left feet. I can't do it. Uncoordinated sentences. It's too crazy. 6s and 7s. At 6s and 7s all the time. Also, when I'm speaking Italian. Yeah, I feel at 6s and 7s, so completely confused. don't know what's going on when I watch Italian movies, Italian TV, sixes and sevens, confusion. Don't understand. But nothing to do about it. Keep studying. All right, guys. Well, I hope this lesson didn't have you feeling at sixes and sevens and that you weren't too thrown off or confused with so many expressions. But hopefully you can take some of them away, or learn, remember them, look back through the comments and see them. Of course, this broadcast was recorded, so you can watch it again if you would like to review this vocabulary. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I will say bye-bye to you and have a great evening. Oh, have a great evening. I'm gonna type that. And have a great weekend. Oh yeah, tomorrow's a Liberation Day, something like that. So enjoy your weekend tomorrow, and I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Lucia. See you next time.